I don't know if I've ever said this before to you, honey, but I would like to say this to you today, if I can. I really thank you for asking me to marry you 30 years ago. I know it was ordained of God. I know God brought us together. We met at a Church of God youth camp one summer, and I was only 15, but we've been together ever since, so we knew that we were meant for each other. Of course, I had to wait till I graduated from high school to get married, which was a long wait, but we made it. But also, I would like to say that I really thank you for being my pastor. But I really feel like that I'm a stronger Christian today because of that. I know the depth of my husband's ministry, and I know the time that he spends in prayer and his commitment to God. And I was able to raise my children up in such a wonderful church as this and be under a man that I know that is a true man of God. Thank you, honey.
I was sure by now, God, you would have reached down and wiped our tears away, stepped in and saved the day. But once again, I say amen, and it's still raining. And as the thunder rolls, I barely hear you whisper through the rain, I'm with you. And as your mercy falls, I raise my hands and praise the God who gives and takes away.
In June of 1962 at 10 a.m., I laid eyes on you for the first time at the Church of God Youth Camp. I knew at that moment I had met Miss World. On that following Sunday night, we kissed for the first time, and I saw stars. Your strength of character, along with your intellectual, physical, and mental attributes, qualify you to run General Motors. Yet your heart is so tender and soft for those who are lost, hurting, disappointed, discouraged, and weak. You're always giving of yourself so others can be helped, blessed, lifted, taught, challenged, and motivated. Your commitment to righteousness and living is unexcelled. With strength and determination, you demand that of others also. As my wife, you seem to always know what I really need. Sometimes a good solid kick in the well, you know where. At other times, a kind word, perhaps a stern word, a love tap, a kiss, a hug. Well, I might better stop there. At times when it was difficult to go on and the load was heavy and disappointment was rampant and seemingly our friends were few, you were always there, holding up my weary hands, never showing your hurt or your pain. Thank you for loving me, helping me, lifting me, holding me, nurturing me, praying for me. You are the light of my life. You are the energy of my days. You are my spark plug. I wouldn't ever want to be without you. I love you.
And I'll praise you in this dark, and I will lift my hand, 'cause you are who you are, no matter where I am. And every tear I've cried, you hold in your hand. You've never left my side, though my heart is torn. I will praise you in this storm. I remember when I stumbled in the wind. You up again. My strength is almost gone. How can I carry on if I can't find you? But as the thunder rolls, I barely hear you whisper through the rain. I'm with you. And as your mercy falls, I raise my hands and praise the God who gives.
This is her ordination certificate. When it came in on Friday, she showed it to me. And I said, "Did you want me to bow?" And she said, "Absolutely." So I did. I don't know of any woman who could live a more exemplary life than what she does. If someone walks in off the street, shoddy, dirty, no bath in days, she shows the same love to that person that she does to someone who drives up in some limousine and walks in here. And we've had both. That's just who she is at her heart. She loves people. She has the greatest love for people that I've ever seen in one human being in my life.
And I'll praise you in this dark, and I will lift my hands, 'cause you are who you are, no matter where I am. And every tear I've cried, you hold in your hands. You never left my side, and though my heart is torn, I will praise you in this storm. Oh, and though my heart is torn, I will praise you in this storm.
We as women, God has made us and gifted us where we can multitask. We think on many issues. We can run a household. We can work outside the home in a job, in a full-time job, come home, raise the kids, fix the dinner, clean the kitchen. Hopefully we've got team members that are helping us in that home, because it is a team effort. But women set the tone of our homes. We can either bless our home with positive thinking and talking, or we can be a negative in our home, and we want the positive. Family is so special. Don't ever think that family is not the most important. God is the most important person in our lives, in our heart, but family is second. Family, you know, most people that we've talked to over the years, and when it comes down for them to go to heaven, they don't say, "I wish I had a better car, I wish I had more cars." They don't say, "I wish I had another house or a bigger house." They don't say, "I wish I had more stuff, bigger things, greater things, more money." But what they say is, "I wish I'd spent more time with my family." And it's very important that we as a family don't take each other for granted. And that's the word the Lord gave me for you today, and I thank Him for it. So all of you maybe have not stepped into your total gifting yet, and you see it, but you haven't got there. Be encouraged, because God's got you. And if you'll follow Him, you'll keep your eyes on Him, keep your heart totally on Him, He'll direct your paths into your heart's desire.
I lift my eyes unto the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. I lift my eyes unto the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth.
So, you know, last Mother's Day, I don't even hardly remember that I was even in the world. I was sick with cancer. Most of you know that. And I don't even remember last Mother's Day, to be honest with you. But I want you to know, just look at me now. Look at what God has done in my life. And look at me. I mean, this is just amazing to me. This is a miracle. You can always say, "I've seen one miracle for sure," and that's me. God's giving me my mojo back. And I'm just thanking him every day for it. You know, that with a little bit of bronzer I put on my face, I'm looking pretty healthy, you know. That's one of the things I couldn't live without, is that bronzer. Oh, I just love it, though. I love coming to church. I love having fun in church, too. I love laughing. Laughing is the best medicine in the whole world. But I'm enjoying today, and I'm going to enjoy today all day long and remember every bit of it. Thank you so much for all that you've done for me. Some of you wrote me lots and lots of cards every day. I got cards that I could open up every day, and it was such an encouragement to me.